visit Purina.com. And from Airshow, ladies and gentlemen, our A-10 Thunderbolt 2s. And our second A-10 is on its way. And of course, coming on target, two A-10 Thunderbolt 2s. The aircraft first entered operational service in 1976 as a result of the AX coming into the left-hand zone here now from our right-hand side. The main feature, of course, of the A-10 is that TAU-8 effector. The cannon is a 7-barrel Gatling approximately 65 rounds per second, and is highly effective against a wide range of targets. 1,150 rounds are carried on board. They can also carry up to 16,000 pounds of various weapons. Highly maneuverable, particularly flown at low altitude, air interdiction, forward air control, combat search and rescue, and its main mission of close air support of ground troops. 715 A-10s were built, of which 283 remain in service. Our lead pilot today is Lieutenant Colonel John Carl Marks, currently his 37th year of Air Force service, currently a full-time reservist at Whiteman Air Force Base. Graduated officer training school in 1987. He has 13, that's right, 13 combat deployments. 3 Iraq deployments and 6 Afghanistan deployments, the most recent in 2020. Combat decorations include the Distinguished Flying Cross, a Bronze Star, and 18 Air Medals. Currently, John is the highest time A-10 pilot in the world. From Airshow right, your A-10 Thunderbolt 2. Bergson are proud to support this show and encourage you to visit the Inversion L-39 Albatross and pilot Scott Farnsworth on the static ramp. Taxiing right now, ladies and gentlemen, they are our A-10 Thunderbolt 2 demonstration team here today, performing a great flyby demonstration and tactical demonstration of the capabilities of the A-10 Thunderbolt 2. Ladies and gentlemen, our A-10s. Of course, let's hold this for 3. Unbelievable short field takeoff in that massive aircraft. The C-17 made its first flight in September of 19 capabilities of a large aircraft such as the C-5 Galaxy, with the short field landing potential of much smaller than the C-17 and the slow steam pass. Fully loaded, it weighs over 580,000 pounds. Extremely maneuverable at both high and low speeds, making it easy to operate in any tactical situation. Now here are some interesting facts about the Master 3. First off, this aircraft can fly anywhere in the world, non-stop. It's air-to-air The heavy-duty landing gear allows it to land on surfaces such as cement, sand, dirt, and even ice. As a result, C-17s have been in over 180 countries and every continent in the world since production began. Look at how quick he is snapping out there. Again, Major John making a very short landing, just over 1,000 feet. And then he will demonstrate his capabilities to back up under his own power. But an impressive demonstration. Ladies and gentlemen, all the maneuvers you have seen here today are examples of those flown by these operational air crews on a regular basis, as they provide a highly responsive and flexible air. These were also purchased by NATO, 18 of them, 7 by the United Kingdom, 4 by France, and Saudi Arabia bought 5. In 1991, when the last production aircraft had been delivered, century. The team today is led by Captain Alfred Freed. He's our Chief Safety Officer and pilot. They are from the 963rd ACS out of, we can see the E3 coming by. You can see that gigantic antenna up on the top there. Of the Spirit of St. Louis Airshow and STEM Expo. Ladies and gentlemen, the big E3 23 century. Thank you so much, guys. I tell you what, that kicks off our show. We've already...
If you look to show center, you will see an MC-130J preparing to execute a max effort takeoff. Variants of the C-130 have been used in combat and peacetime operations since the mid-1950s and are known for its ability to land in the remotest parts of the world. The MC-130J is Air Force Special Operations' newest multi-capable C-130. Today we will showcase its ability to take off using minimal runway length, fly a tight pattern around the airfield, and then come in for a max effort landing, again using as little runway as possible. While size the aircraft, and then you will see this massive military cargo aircraft that can reverse, a capability that has proven to be invaluable when we land at remote locations around the world. In addition to landing to offload equipment and people, the MC-130 can resupply personnel on the ground using aerial resupply techniques, commonly known as airdrop. Identifying a spot on the ground for the airdrop bundle to land, the crew calculates a release point and flies to that location. The width of a standard two-lane road. This means we're in Toronto, any place, any time, anywhere. MC-130 has been equipped with special brakes that allow our pilots to stop as quickly as possible, further ensuring a short distance landing. The maneuvers being demonstrated today are not daring feats or aerial stunts, but combat tactics routinely used in both local training and around the world in contingency operations. These exercises keep your air commandos in peak performance and enable tactical proficiencies like what you guys just witnessed. The MC-130 Commander 2 often carries personnel. For today's demonstration, we have AFSAT Special Tactics Airmen, providing strategic access for following forces. These global access teams ensure U.S. and allied nations can access man-made and natural contested, degraded, and operationally challenged environments, enabling options for assault, maneuver, and power projection. You are now beginning to observe our MC-130 dropping its cargo ramp, and then they will kick out our Canary slide, which will allow our Special Tactics Airmen to begin offloading the MC-130J. These members that you're about to see exit the aircraft include combat control, air rescue, special reconnaissance, and tactical air control parting airmen. They will often work in conjunction with our joint and allied partners to conduct missions all over the globe in support of our U.S. national objectives. Notice how quickly after they step off the aircraft that the MC-130 can then prepare for its next task. For today's mission, our MC-130 will be taxiing back to park, but the aircraft can quickly be ready to depart as soon as the Special Tactics Airmen exit the aircraft. It is through rigorous training, discipline, and professional attitudes that our air commandos have the ability to perform such a high proficiency.
Sounds good, Bill. We got plenty of gas, and we'll be ready when you need us.
Another of the remarkable capabilities is the C-130 to conduct reverse taxi operations using the engine to back up the aircraft. It's an impressive sight to see a 130,000-pound, 100-foot-long aircraft back up as quickly as you can park your cars. The turn radius of our aircraft often exceeds the width of runways that we land on, so having the ability to reverse taxi has proven useful when landing at small runways around the world.
shorter